What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Strawberry Pokemon. My name is Kira, and today I thought it would be really fun to go thrifting and take you guys along with me, trying to find some cool vintage Pokemon shit or other stuff I collect, doesn't matter. I haven't gone thrifting for a little bit here, but I'm excited. I usually don't find anything, but I'm still excited. It's fun to look around. So yeah, let's hit the first thrift store. It's called Community Aid, so that's where we're heading first. Damn, pulling up to the Community Aid and it's hella people here, it looks like. That's crazy. It is getting closer to the holidays, so I guess it makes sense that the thrift stores would be busy, but it is a Monday morning. Like, it's a Monday morning at like 10 a.m., so it's pretty crazy that it's this crowded. But let's go in and see if we can find anything cool. You never know at this one. First thing that caught my eye was this really cute Santa decoration. They have a lot of Christmas stuff out right now. I'll probably come back for him. Yikes. That is just terrifying. Oh my god, there's another one. Like I said, guys, they had a ton of Christmas stuff out. That was pretty much all I was seeing. That and these terrifying fucking nutcracker looking things. Guys, they're everywhere. The toy section was pretty empty, but they did have this cool Sonic puzzle. Checked the book section for some cool Pokemon books. I always like to find vintage Pokemon books, but I had no luck. Not much going on here today. They got a Razor scooter. They had some face-down Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering cards in a glass case, which is never really a good sign. And then they also had this Pokemon tin. I don't know what was in it. It had stickers all over it, and it was probably way too expensive, so I just moved on. I did find a cool SpongeBob gift bag, sitting with all the gift bags for 79 cents. Not bad. Alright, so this is what we're working with so far. I found a really cool Minecraft shirt for Cassian. He's gonna love that. We've got Shrek on DVD for $2.50. Not bad at all. I found a Santa decoration that I like. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy this, to be honest. And then a SpongeBob gift bag that is 79 cents. And we will absolutely give him a new home. We're gonna use him for Christmas. There was a lot of people in there, so I ended up not getting the Santa. I will probably end up coming back for him, I'm not gonna lie, he was really cute. Let's head to the next thrift store and see if we have any luck there. We have arrived at Treasures on Main. This one was pretty cool, and I was really excited to try this one out. I've never been in this one before. First thing spotted, we've got some Hello Kitty dominoes for $5 and some really cool Lego containers. It's like randomly assorted Legos for $4. This one had the mystery machine in it, which is pretty cool. The store was pretty big, honestly. There's a lot to look at in here, including scary ass dolls. What the fuck is that? They had some really cool vintage toys. Like, I remember playing with these when I was little. Bunch of rubber chickens randomly. I actually found SpongeBob's house as a plush. I think it was like only like $8, but I decided not to get it. I don't really need it. But still cool to see some SpongeBob merch. Check out these Pillsbury Doughboys salt shakers. They were only $8. I almost bought them. I didn't though. Spoiler alert. They had more SpongeBob shit, like little SpongeBob pillows and stuff. Even had a SpongeBob book about like Father's Day. Twilight book. Cracking up. No Pokemon books, unfortunately. Okay, then I found this really cool little corner of the thrift store where there was a bunch of vintage toys, figures, Funko Pops, cars. And the thing that caught my eye was actually this Snoopy Hot Wheels from 2014. Romy's mom collects Snoopies, so I actually grabbed this for her. It didn't have a price on it, but I was just gonna ask them at the front. It's so cool. I dug through the bins of toys to see if there was anything Pokemon related or Nintendo related. And all I really found was this Yoshi plush. He was only $5, honestly, not a bad deal at all. I did highly consider picking him up, but I ended up not going for him because the tag was like really messed up. They also had the bomb for $5, really not a bad deal. Saw this cool Ed, Edd and Eddy pin, and then boom, there's this big old Machamp figure, and then I go to look at the price and it's $20 fucking dollars. $20 for a used Machamp figure is wild. Anyone else remember these? Nightmare fuel. Pickle Rick! They had a pretty good DVD selection, to be honest, so I went ahead and picked through those. Ended up finding The Snowman for $2. I love this movie. I'd love my kids to watch this movie, so I'm gonna probably pick that up. But alas, no Pokemon. Saw a few Beanie Babies sitting around the store, going for a whopping $3. a piece. That is the Beanie Baby market for you guys. One thing that they had a lot of at this thrift store specifically was old vintage Pez dispensers. I thought that was pretty cool. If you're a Pez dispenser collector, this is definitely a cool store to check out. And then I spotted it, a cabinet with Nintendo games, Pokemon stuff. There were some really interesting things in this cabinet. We have things like vintage game systems and games. I saw N64 games, Pokemon figures, Mario stuff. We have Pokemon Advanced on DVD. We have some Pokemon VHS, but it was $10, so I wasn't really trying to pick that up. You know, we're here to find a deal. So they also had Pokemon cards in this glass cabinet, which I found pretty funny, as well as sports cards, but nothing really worth the price for what it was. In my opinion, it just wasn't really what I was looking for. Still very exciting to find a cabinet like this in a thrift store though. Guys, check out this M&M's shower radio. Like, what is this? This is so cool. They had a ton of cool M&M collectibles at this thrift store. They also had these really cool Nickelodeon like vintage snow globes. These are so cool. The Cookie Monster one especially I really loved. They had comic books. They were locked up, but I think that's because they're in pretty good condition. Unfortunately, nothing I was looking for, no Pokemon magazines or anything like that. But then I found something so cool. My favorite Game Boy game ever, Paperboy. I found the Tiger game console for only $20, which is actually a steal. It's in working condition and everything. Then I found a bunch of old McDonald's Happy Meal toys. They were still sealed and everything, which is pretty cool. Does anyone else remember these Tangles toys? I remember playing with these a lot when I was a kid, and I do remember getting them from McDonald's. They even had this Toy Story one. Pokemon stuff doesn't come cheap these days, though I'm hoping I'll have luck at this next store. I'm not sure. It's called the Old Factory. So I'm about to pop in and see what's up. This will probably be my last store today. Ooh, I've spotted something. I don't see prices on them, but because they're behind the glass, I'm gonna assume they're probably out of my price range. Oh my god, they've got wacky packages, collector's albums, and stuff that's so cool. Yo, check that out. That is so cool. $15 though is kind of wild for something like this, no? And more Beanie Babies. Yep. I used to have all of these actually when I was a kid. I don't think I had this one though. It's a boy. Oh, that would be why. $2.50. Even cheaper than the last place. Oh my god, look guys, it's the Starbucks Bear Cup. Whoa. Scored really big there. I don't know what's going on here. What do we got here? Legos and more Beanie Baby. Old Garfield toys, those are pretty cool. Oh my god, it's a Beyblade. Yo. That's awesome. It's $1. That's so cool. What the helly? Oh my god, look, it's a Cartoon Network. Who is that? Bro, I don't even know who those are, but that's pretty cool because it's only $1. Oh my god. It's a supersized cup. They don't make these anymore. $10 is wild. My kids literally have that at home, but this is terrifying. What the fuck? We've got some VHS tapes. Wow, that's pretty cool. And that's just $1? This is old school Cartoon Network. Tom and Jerry, the movie we don't acknowledge or speak of in the Avatar community. It's $1, rightfully so. Oh my god, this pillow is so cute. Stop. That is so adorable. $18 though? I don't know about that. I love that this gnome has like braided beard. How we all used to store our toys back then. Aren't these what the Annabelle doll is? These are fucking haunted. Well, this place is getting a little too freaky and haunted for me. There was a lot of freaky fucking shit in here. Look at this painting. Yeah, it's time to go. Okay, yeah, definitely nothing in there that I was like super interested in. I did ask the guy about the Pokemon VHS tapes in the glass cabinet, and he said they were $25 each. That's pretty crazy because like online they're like $5 a piece, to like $5 to $10 a piece. So I'll definitely just end up getting them online. And here's the haul. We've got 2 DVDs. We've got a 2014 Snoopy Hot Wheels. The car is actually the Snoopy house. This is for Romy's mom because she collects Snoopy stuff. We've got the SpongeBob gift bag, which we will absolutely be using for Christmas with the kids, and this was only 79 cents, which is a really random number, but I got a Who Would Win book for Cassian. It was 90 cents. These are his favorite books. This one was from that haunted ass thrift store I went to last. And then we've got probably the best buy of the day, which is the Tiger Paperboy game system. And now this bitch can finally play Paperboy. Woo! Not a bad haul. I think altogether I spent around $25. So really not that bad at all. I never filmed an outro. That's the end. Thanks for coming thrifting with me. Hopefully next time we actually find some Pokemon shit. If you're a broke ass Timmy like me, you should go shopping at your local thrift stores because you never know what you're gonna find. If you guys want to see more videos like this from me, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!